What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to be giving YouTube the announcement of my move to South Korea. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I already told Instagram this, so if you follow my Instagram, you already know. But I am moving to South Korea for a year, and I'm doing it in a way that works best for me. I finally have found a way to get to Korea, a way to stay in Korea kind of long term and just enjoy life out there. If you have been following my Korean journey for a while, you know that I've been trying to do this. Or maybe you don't, because I don't express it enough. I feel like I don't say it enough. But yes, my goal has always been to live in South Korea. Whether long term, short term, I've always wanted to live there. So I finally have found a way that is where all I have to focus on right now is making sure my funds are straight, and that's really it. That's really the biggest requirement. Everything else is good. I know you guys want me to talk more about where am I going, where have I planned to go, how am I getting there, how am I gonna go, like what is this way that I found and everything. But I kind of want to keep certain things close to my, I kind of want to play some of my cards close to my chest, just because I really believe in that. Like, if you say too much about your goals and dreams and stuff like that, it's other people's energy can like crap all over it. Like, people can shit all over your dreams if you say too much, and all that energy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold on to specificities until it's closer to the time, which I will tell you guys that. So closer to the timeline, sorry for the noise in the background, but closer to the timeline, about the timeline, my bad, about the timeline, I'm giving myself 12 months, and I'm giving myself 13 months. So that's 12 months, and hold on, I'm giving myself a year and a month, which is 13 months. So right now, I started that clock on August 1st, so right now it's only been 6 days. And I've been trying to keep up with a little counter on my Steadygram, having the number in my bio. Let me see if I can show you right here. I get a song stuck in my head. Right here. That little timer right there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. 391 right now. Is that correct? 396, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91. Okay, so it's only been 5 days. Okay. It's only been 5 days. Nonetheless, that counter is off. Oops. So yeah. This video isn't going to be super long because I don't have much to say for 5 days so far. I do have, like, my first breakthrough with finances happened, so that's exciting. I'm happy about that area of my life for this Korea fund, for my Korea funds. I'm happy about that coming to pass and actually like working in my favor. And I'm excited I have 2 jobs now, so I didn't get it just for this move. I actually got it because I really needed another job. But now it's going to help fund that as well. So it'll help me reach my goal quicker of finances, like how much money I want to have when I go out there. And it's going to help me live as comfortably as I can. Yeah. Why am I going out there? I know I might get that question, like, why are you going out there? What's your reason for going out there? And the biggest reason is just because I want to go. I want to live there. That's a goal. Like, I didn't learn the language for nothing. I'm not learning the language for nothing. I didn't learn it for nothing. I want to be able to go out there, have a life out there, whether long term or short term. And yeah, I don't think it has to be any deeper than that. It doesn't have to be some extravagant, oh, I'm going for university so I can work at Samsung. No, it's not like anything like that. And I will say I'm not going on anything that requires me to go to work, go to school, or anything else of the sort. So I'm not going as one of those. I'm not digging at those either, by the way. People get there how they get there. Congrats to them. But yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because I feel like I would get that question as well. How long am I going to be staying? I think I answered that already. I'm trying to predict the questions you guys might ask and answer them right now. A year minimum. If I can bump it up to a year and a half, which is possible, I will. And if the opportunity to stay even a little longer than that, I will. Hopefully, ideally I have the funds to support myself for up to 2.5 years, ideally. But you know, life happens. You can't predict that. You can just prepare as best as you can. Let's see, what else might you guys ask? My Korean level. I always get like, I don't know, I always feel weird about answering the level for any of my questions because it's so subjective. When you say you're intermediate, I feel like that's subjective. When you say you're beginner, that's subjective. When you say you're advanced, that's subjective. So I personally hold my Korean skills at an intermediate level. Low intermediate or high intermediate, I say it's somewhere in between, probably leaning a little bit more towards the higher intermediate, but still in the middle, that sweet spot of intermediate. Yeah, that's where I hold my Korean skills at. Let's see, what else? I am definitely going to bring you guys along for the journey. I know some of you guys on Instagram was worried about that. Like, what? Are you kidding? Of course I'm going to show my journey. Of course I'm going to show. I am trying to figure out the logistics. Like, do I want to share like posts, like Korea type posts on my Instagram, have the vlogs all here, and then like some short form here and some like speaking stuff on my TikTok. I'm trying to figure out that as well because I want to have that all figured out and not just wing it. It's not gonna go well if I wing it. What else? You guys might want to know where in Korea I'm staying, but I don't know. I kind of want to gatekeep it right now. I kind of want to gatekeep that right now. It's still early. It's only been like 5 days into this 396 days of preparing this move to. So I forgot where I left off, but yeah. I kind of want to hold back on that as well. Not that I'm not sure of where I am going to be, but I am sure, and it's not changing. Like, but there's also like a plot twist. There's a plot twist. So it is what it is, but then there's like a plot twist mixed in there. I don't think you. I don't know if you guys would like get it. I don't know, but yeah, this is all the information I have for the move right now. This decision did not come out of whim. I want to make that very clear. It didn't come out of whim. This decision has been boiling inside me since I started learning Korean 8 years ago, you know? And what finally lit like the fire under my ass is that I had to talk It was two things actually. So the first one was my talking to my oldest brother and him just like really supporting that idea of moving there and going after what I want, you know? So that was really helpful. And then he like really made it practical for me. He was like, it's, and I've heard this all the time, but it didn't click until he said it. It's chess, not checkers. You gotta make one move at a time, but make sure that that one move is always your best move. And so that really helped when I finally made the decision. Like I stood on business with the decision, because the option was already there, the decision was already there, but I was like kind of I don't know, I'm not like, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to planning. Like I will stay in the planning mode for so long that I forget to actually act on the plans. And so that's kind of where I was with the move to South Korea. I was just like trying to perfect the planning, and it wasn't like a solidified thing until after that conversation. I was like, you know what, you're right, he's right. And then the second thing that really drove it home for me is that I have the skills, I have the respect, love, and support, like for, like, I just feel, I don't know how to say it without coming off like an asshole, but because I know it's gonna sound wrong when I say it. I know it's gonna sound wrong the way I say it. I feel well equipped to go to Korea compared to a lot of the stuff I've been seeing content wise from other places, from other types of content online. And it's like, well, shoot, if these people can go there without a care in their world about knowing the language and all this other stuff I won't get into, then why have I not gone? This is me asking myself, why have you not gone, Kiara? When you speak the language, when you know the culture, know the culture enough, I'll say, because there's always more to learn. So I had those questions, like, it was kind of like a why not me? When is it my turn type of mentality I had. And it is kind of like a bad mindset, but it was good in a way that it got me to actually take action on actually doing it. So it helped in that way, and now I no longer feel like that. I no longer feel like, why not me, or when is it my turn? I don't feel like that anymore, because I've made the decision. Yeah, that pretty much is it for all this time. That's it. That's all the updates I have right now. I hope you enjoy. I'm putting this video out just as it is. I know it's kind of lazy as a YouTuber to do that, but it's really just a guess what type of post, and not like anything super formal, or it's not like I'm showing anything either. But yeah, moving to South Korea, giving myself a year and a month to financially prepare. I'm gatekeeping the specific location right now, but I did do a poll on my StudyGram, and you guys are funny. You guys are funny. I am focusing on Korean. I don't know if I mentioned that. I am focusing on Korean again, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint the people that love me for studying multiple languages. Those aren't disappearing. I'm just focusing on Korean. The other ones, I'm still learning other ones. But Korean has my majority focus, of course. There are things I want to brush up on. There are things that I want to formally learn. There are things that I want to explore within the Korean language. So it is going to be it is going to have my priority for the next 13 months, alongside with studying other languages as well. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative enough. I hope that I answered your questions, and if I didn't, just drop them below. I'll be as transparent as I possibly want to be, because some stuff I am gatekeeping, but don't be afraid to ask anyway. Even if you feel like it is a question I might gatekeep, you know, I might give a little something, just not like the full meal, you know. So yeah, stay tuned in for the journey of this. The next update I have is going to be at the end of this month for this trip. It's going to be the next update I have about this planning for the move is going to be at the end of this month, August. It's going to be me getting my passport. So that's not a gatekeep thing. I am getting my passport for the first time at the end of the month. So yeah, there's that as well. And if you want to see more stuff like that, just like more updates like that, I'm going to be sharing it here on my YouTube, vaguely on my Instagram, but I really want to make YouTube my home for this entire process and planning and preparation. Sorry, it's hot and I can see myself sweating a little bit. Yeah, so that's it. See you guys in my next video. It's not all of my uploads to come are not going to be about the South Korea update. This is still my YouTube channel, so I just want to make that clear in case anybody subscribes and it's like, where's another update and stuff like that. Yeah, so I do have another video coming after this. I post twice a week. I try to get them out on Mondays and Wednesdays, but I think my work schedule is going to work against that, so I might have to change to Tuesdays and Thursdays being my upload schedule. So yeah, yesterday was my off day, but I did end up working, so that's why I didn't upload. But yeah, so another video is coming out after this one by the end of this week, and then the clock will reset for the next week, 2 new videos. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.